Hello, everyone, and happy May 20th. I'm kind of going to go off on a little bit of a review type track just to make sure that we're remembering every day that we should be focused on our own wellness. And I want you to remember your wellness wheel today. I want you to think about it, think about some ideas that you can do to improve that. Remember, with our wellness wheel, which is your wellness and everyone's wellness, there are three parts: your physical health, your social health, and your emotional health. So, the first part, and something we've kind of really focused in on since we've started distance learning, is our physical health and ways we can stay active and be productive throughout our day. Again, physical health is your ability to be productive your entire day um, in a positive manner. That's obviously a shorter definition than the actual technical definition. So your physical health, that's going out and walking. Maybe it's sitting in your house and running in place for 15 minutes, going on a little, I know a couple of you for your assignments have done like a 2 mile jog. Just staying active. Maybe it's if you have a Wii, you're turning that on and you're doing Zumba or Just Dance. So that's your physical health. So that's one thing I want you to make sure you're constantly thinking about, just to kind of always know that you can always improve that. As good as your physical health is, it can get better. If your physical health is bad, if you walk outside for 5 minutes and you're just exhausted, make it a goal that by the end of the week you can walk for 7 minutes, and then next week the goal is to walk for 10 minutes, and just slowly build it up. So that's one thing I want you to remember. Remember, that's one third of your wellness wheel is your physical health. The second part is your emotional health, and that's your ability to cope and express your emotions and feelings and those types of things. And I know for a lot of people, our emotional health kind of isn't as good as it should be right now. I know there are days, being honest with all of you, there are days that I think my wife is ready to throw me out the front door because I'm driving her a bit nutty because we're around each other all the time. And so we don't have that space, and I'm sure that's true for a lot of you. So try to think of ways to improve your emotional health. Some ways are just taking a few seconds, deep breaths. For some people, it's just doing little yoga exercises, and just any ways that you have that kind of keep you calm and cool. For some people, maybe think of making a playlist this week of some like 10 songs that you love that just make you feel better. Just 10 of your favorite songs, put it in a little package on an iPhone or iTunes, or I don't know all the things you guys do. Make a little mix for yourself. But music is a really good way to improve your emotional health. So some deep breathing exercises, some chill exercises, and then add in some music that either calms you up or makes you feel better. Those are ways you can improve your emotional health. And another way is just maybe if your family's driving you a bit crazy, or whoever you are, wherever you're with, maybe you're with three friends, wherever you are right now, maybe set aside like a 5 minute timetable where you say, you know what, I'm just going to have time to vent. Non judgment. I'm going to say what I want to say. No one's going to respond. No one's going to take it personally. And then that other person will have their time to say their thoughts too. So, again, different ways to improve your emotional health. One other thing I want to make sure of and really focus in upon today is understanding the importance of sleep. We should be having a goal of sleeping about 8 hours per day, if not longer. I know for some of you, you might go, I got to take care of my younger brother, and my mom is the only parent in the house, and she works till 10 o'clock at night, so I don't have 8 hours overnight to sleep. Well, maybe try to set a schedule for yourself. Maybe get 6 hours of sleep at night, and then try to figure out a way to get a couple hours during the day at some point. So again, that will help your emotional health and it'll help your physical health. So we want to make sure you're sleeping. Get a good night's rest, or get some rest in different pockets during the day. And I know sometimes it's tough, and I know for a lot of you, you got a million things you got to take care of, but we're trying to focus on our emotional health and our physical health. The third thing is our social health, and that's our ability to communicate and interact in a positive manner with others. That is our social health. And again, for a lot of us, it's really difficult right now because we're probably only seeing the same one or two or three or four people at the most. You're not seeing a ton of people. So, what I would urge you to do is take advantage of Google Meet. You can do a Google Meet whether you're a teacher or you're just, you're a student, or whatever your role is, and take some time with that and just kind of catch up with some friends. Like I have some high school friends that I haven't seen in forever. I don't want to give away my age. It's slightly over 21 and under 81. But what we do is once a week we go on Zoom, and I know for our district we're supposed to use Google Meet, but we could go on Google Meet as well, and we just check in and we just kind of hang out for half an hour. I know my wife does that with people that she works with because she's working at home for the most part now. Um, and I know even my mother, who's way older than I am, she's in her 70s. She plays cards with her friends, a game called Canasta. She does that almost every day now. And they just set aside about an hour every day and they play their game. So I definitely would strongly recommend to you try to stay in contact with people, even if it's just a quick check-in. And the best way that I would advise is when the first time you meet up with a group, kind of set a time each week. So just say every Tuesday at 4 o'clock, we'll catch up. And it may be a 5 minute catch up, it may be a 10 minute catch up, it may be an hour. For the high school PE department, we meet every week. We meet every Wednesday at 12 o'clock. And there's sometimes we meet and we go over information and instruction and those types of things for hours. And there's times that we're done in 10 minutes. But we all know, hey, every Wednesday at 12 o'clock, we're all going to see each other. And I think it's really important, and I emphasize and encourage you all to do that. Even if maybe you just have one person you're close with and who doesn't live in where you live. Kind of set up a time where you know every day or once a week or twice a week just to check in, and that will improve your social health. So again, today is just a wellness. We're thinking about the wellness wheel, our emotional, physical, and social health. And I just want to check in and make sure you're all being aware of that. On a personal level, I can let you know that I've started a goal for myself of improving my physical health, because I know the better I feel physically, the better I'm going to feel emotionally and socially. So I've started using my Fitness Pal again. I've gone on a workout routine, and I just created a nutrition plan. I'm only on day 3. So I'll try to keep you guys updated each week how I'm doing on that. I've already lost 2 pounds, but usually the first week you get a little bit of an advantage because a lot of that is water weight. But my goal is to lose about 40 pounds. And so that's my goal. That's one of my goals during this situation we're in. And I want to share that with you, and anyone who wants to join in kind of with this weight loss challenge that I'm doing, feel free to. You can give me updates. Maybe your goal, as we start to learn more about how 3,500 calories in a pound and how to create a healthy nutrition plan and a workout plan, maybe your goal is going to be to gain 5 pounds of muscle this summer. But these are things I want us to all be aware of because it's important in our lives. And yes, I'm saving the beard because I figure when I get near one of my goals is a day that I'll shave this all off, and hoping maybe that'll be a pound. Hoping. So again, hopefully you're all having a good day. And I just wanted to go over this wellness wheel and wish you a good afternoon. Bye.